enhancing your learning capacity, how you can learn more in less time. I know that this is a complex topic, but I try to summarize and reduce it in a simple way that I could teach you how to do that, how to enhance your learning capacity in 5 minutes. So it's related to my major. My major is kinesiology. Kinesiology studies body movement, but the relationship with this topic with my major is that in my major we always have to know how to teach disabled patients how to walk again, or even athletes how to perform their movements again after a serious injury and something like that. So we study cognitive capacity of learning. It's one branch of my major. So how do I start? How do you start enhancing your learning capacity? Here I related one easy example that can be applied to all of you, that is learning new words. But you can change it, brainstorm, and come up with new ideas that what you want to learn. So you already know that if you separate the words by part and know the prefix, suffix, and their charge, you will know how to identify the words easily. But you also know that it's boring to look at many pages of root words, and you'll be really confused, and you will not be able to memorize all of those root words. So if you already know the roots, okay, but if you cannot find a relationship, leave the word in general. So the first step, divide what you can divide and leave in general what you don't know how to separate. The second step that you can do is know how to apply, in this case, the words. But you can brainstorm every task that you want to learn. So the words, know how usually people use the word in their daily situation, how they apply. You can look on the Google, ask some Americans how they use that word. If you see how they use, it will be easy for you to learn how you can use. And also know the most common mistakes. These you can probably you'll be able to find a lot of the mistakes on the internet, and also by asking a teacher or a person qualified. If you know the common mistakes, it's easy for you to avoid them. So jot down these 2 steps for you to apply to your learning new words. The technique, one of the techniques that we use, there are many techniques. Usually the techniques are we apply to different person, depends on what a person really needs. So this is only one of the techniques that you can use to enhance your learning capacity. That is contextual interference. Contextual means the context, and interference means change. Change your context. For example, if you learn only from your book, you will not be able to recognize the words or everything else in your daily situation. So change. Do not rely only in one source of information. Do not stay in only one environment. It's like this. When you are trying to learn how to drive, you need to be able to learn how to drive in the middle of the traffic jam, in the rain, in the fog, and then you'll be able to adapt your movements and apply your technique better. So change the context. How can you change the context to learn new words? Gather words in a block that they all mean basically the same. These words means lazy. You can random them, like change the sides that you may be more confused, and also serial, like relationships, to try to figure out the charge of those words. Vitiate means weak, reinforce means strong, one is the opposite of the other, and then every time when you see rainforest, you will remember VT8, and then you can make a relationship. So these 3 steps you can apply. And also the mental practice. Mental practice is a very important step. That, for example, you can think about a word and think about a picture, because image is easier to memorize and to know than words. So if you can, for example, you can, when you listen to a word lake, you immediately will remember the picture of the lake and not the word, every spelling, lake. So if you can relate this word like lazy to a guy sitting on a couch, it will be easier for you to remember this word. What you and of course, by mental practice, you can get more determination, persistence, and for example, with athletes that are more motivated, they can perform their performance better than the others. And what you should do with all these steps, put in a schedule, and then you will be able to control what you should do and what you can do to improve, like variation of all these steps. And then you will not be tired to do every day the same thing all over again. So you get more motivated to change the steps, and that's it. Basically, it's only one simple technique. As I told you, there are several techniques that you can apply. This is the easiest one that you can do right now, and try to learn it more. And thank you. This is a picture of my city.